a soothing sleep story, from early cell phones to modern smartphones. The evening quiet gathers around you like a soft envelope, and inside that stillness, a long technological journey begins to unfold. It's a gentle walk through decades of innovation, from the earliest heavy cell phones to the sleek smartphones of today. Let your thoughts loosen as we drift through each era. Motorola, AT&T, and the first handheld dreams. The story begins in the 1970s inside labs filled with humming equipment. Engineers at Motorola work with circuit boards, batteries, and antennas spread across long metal tables. They construct the first handheld mobile prototype, the Dina TAC, a tall, heavy device that looks almost architectural. AT&T and Bell Labs refine the idea of dividing cities into cells, allowing seamless handoff between towers, forming the backbone of mobile communication. These devices are more than tools, they're early attempts to shrink the world. They allow conversations to float across short distances without cables. Users hold them with care. Each call feels deliberate. The groundwork is laid. The 1990s, Nokia, Motorola, Ericsson, and the age of familiar beeps. As the story moves into the 1990s, phones begin to shrink. Plastic shells curve more comfortably. Antennas poke upward like small declarations. Nokia becomes a household name. Models like the 2110 and the 5110 create a warm sense of reliability. Their removable covers give people a chance to personalize their devices. Motorola releases compact flip phones, including the early Star TAC designs. Folding one shut carries a pleasant finality. Ericsson delivers slim devices with precise layouts and clear displays. Across the world, carriers such as Vodafone, Sprint, AT&T Wireless, and T-Mobile roll out reliable SMS services. Texting begins. People tap through T9 input with patient rhythm, coaxing words out of number keys. Monochrome screens glow softly, almost like miniature nightlights. Batteries last days. Ringtones beep in cheerful patterns. Phones feel lighter, calmer, familiar. The early 2000s, cameras, color, and global competition. The early 2000s arrived gently with a wave of creativity. Mobile devices embrace color screens and customizable designs. Nokia, Samsung, Motorola, Sony Ericsson, and Sanyo offer bright shells that snap on and off. A phone can be blue on Monday and silver by Friday. Camera phones bloom into the market. Japan leads the way with Sharp and J phone, while global markets soon follow. Nokia's 3650 and 6600 capture small, grainy moments that feel almost dreamlike. People take pictures of pets, dinners, sunsets, anything, because the camera is always there. Ringtones become musical as polyphonic sound gains popularity. Companies like Yamaha supply audio components to give phones richer tones. Games like Snake, Bounce, and Java-based titles fill little pockets of time with quiet entertainment. Carriers build early mobile portals. The internet loads slowly, but the idea that your phone can reach beyond your immediate surroundings feels quietly astonishing. Sidekicks and Blackberries, RIM, Danger, and the messaging era. A shift arrives as full keyboards enter the scene. Research in Motion introduces the BlackBerry, offering a layout that feels like a miniature typewriter. Email thrives. Notifications blink. Professionals carry them everywhere, tapping out messages with rhythmic thumb movements. Danger, the company behind the T-Mobile Sidekick, creates a device with a swiveling screen and a smooth keyboard beneath. Young users flock to it. Messaging becomes fast, social, and constant without feeling overwhelming. AIM, Yahoo Messenger, and MSN Messenger bring familiar desktop conversations into the mobile world. For many, these devices become small social hubs, relied upon for coordination, connection, and a sense of belonging. Apple, Google, and the touchscreen turning point. In 2007, a major turning point arrives with the first iPhone from Apple. Instead of keys, the entire front becomes a responsive glass surface. Pinching, sliding, and tapping become natural gestures. Meanwhile, Google launches Android. The HTC Dream, also called the T-Mobile G1, carries the first release of the new operating system. Soon, companies such as Samsung, Motorola, LG, HTC, and Sony embrace Android, each tailoring it with their own designs and features. App stores emerge, creating ecosystems that shape daily life. Developers all over the world publish apps that handle navigation, photography, music, banking, creativity, and social connection. Tools that once required separate devices now live inside one screen. Touchscreens grow cleaner, interfaces flatten. The experience becomes direct, smooth, intuitive. The 2010s, Galaxy, iPhone, Pixel, and polished designs. As we drift into the modern era, refinement becomes the theme. Samsung rises with the Galaxy series. AMOLED screens glow with vivid colors. The Galaxy Note introduces a stylus with precision. The S series becomes Samsung's flagship line, constantly evolving. Apple smooths edges and sharpens cameras with each generation of iPhone. Retina displays deepened clarity. Photos and videos become detailed enough to document entire chapters of life. Google releases Nexus and later Pixel devices, focusing on clean software and exceptional computational photography. Meanwhile, global manufacturers like Huawei, Xiaomi, Oppo, and OnePlus enter international markets with strong performance and competitive pricing. Their devices push innovation through fast charging, AI-assisted imaging, and varied hardware designs. Smartphones become tools not just for communication but for creativity, productivity, mapping, journaling, scanning, listening, reading, and recording. Everything converges into one pocket companion. Today, calm glass and quiet capability. Today's smartphones feel almost effortless. Screens stretch to the edges, forming clear panes of glass. Processors from Apple Silicon, Qualcomm, and MediaTek handle tasks silently. Cameras rival professional equipment with multiple lenses and complex sensors. Networks from global carriers deliver fast, reliable connectivity. These devices hold schedules, memories, playlists, maps, health data, and countless small details of modern life. Yet they remain still, smooth, and quiet when not in use. Despite their power, they evolved from a long line of simpler devices that once only called, then texted, then photographed, then browsed. Each generation builds on the last, step by step, forming a continuous thread of progress. A soft ending drift. Imagine all these devices arranged on a long table stretching into the dark, each one resting peacefully. The heavy Motorola bricks, the Nokia classics with their durable frames, the Star TAC flips, the Sony Ericsson color models, the BlackBerry keyboards, the Sidekick swivels, the early iPhones, the first Androids, the modern smooth smartphones glowing softly. They feel like milestones in a long, steady path. Each one played its role, each one shaped its moment. And as the line fades into the quiet distance, the whole story settles into stillness. You can breathe slowly, you can let the narrative soften around you, and you can rest inside the calm of the journey, letting the evolution of mobile technology lull your thoughts into gentle quiet.